been unmuted this whole time? That's crazy. You guys are hearing my pen clicks. Okay. I didn't realize I was unmuted. Huh. I was about to unmute myself as the song ended. Thank you. Ringworld, what a game, man. What a soundtrack, what a game. Get out of here. Uh, Maybe one day I'll stream it. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say stuff like that because speaking of streaming, let me pull myself up on here. Probably looking really weird. What's my hair doing? Peculiar. My hair is... What the heck is going on with my hair? It's like... It feels a little voluminous today, despite the fact that I just got my hair cut the other day. But speaking of cutting my hair, I need to cut this rat's nest off my face. Anyway. Anyway, where is my... That's supposed to be up there, too. So, last week's stream, I had said I was going to stream for our sacred March 10th Mario Day. I was going to stream. I didn't, due to various reasons. This week I was really busy and sick at the same time, and I got really behind on a lot of things. I also didn't edit the last week's Sleuth Saturdays into a YouTube video. I missed out on that. Like I said, been really busy this week, and I was like sick for the first 2-3 days of the week. So yeah, so that kind of screwed me up a bit. But I don't want to fall completely off the wagon, which is why I'm here streaming. Um, and I'm trying to think what else. I think I was considering taking a break next week from the stream as well, though, because this is the final of these early games before they started getting into like Secret of the Scarlet Hand's a little different, and the games going forward. This is the last of like, the truly early games in this series, so I was thinking maybe taking a break next week because, you know, kind of a natural break and that kind of stuff, but I'll consider it with the rest of the stream. I'll make my final decision at the end, I guess. Yeah. So, like I said, falling behind on a couple of things, but Sleuth Saturdays will stay strong, at least for now. Like I said, I might take a break for a week, but that's nothing. Like, that's... Who cares about that in the scheme of things? The streams are mostly for myself and my friends anyway, and the lovely people that have stopped by, who have been, like, really showing some support. I'm really appreciative of everybody from the Drew community that has stopped by and has been showing me support. I didn't put up follow or subscription alerts, which I said I would last week because we reached my follow goal that said I would. So I feel bad about that one. So yeah, I will try to do that this week. Like I said, I've just been busy and I'm behind on stuff, so... I hear the sigh coming out of me. But yeah, besides that, I tested it. The game runs in the same way the other ones. I have the notebook ready. I have my Gatorade, drink them up. What is it? Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. I guess that's the slogan. I don't know. For my electrolytes, like I said, I've been sick this week, so gotta get them electrolytes in. You know how it is. And my electrolyte drink of choice is Gatorade, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I live down in Florida and Gatorade's made at one of our colleges, the Florida Gators. That's why it's called Gatorade. Although it is... I went to FSU, which is the rival school of theirs. So I literally come from the rival school. It's funny, on campus at FSU, they have like the drink machines. And the drink machines have a lot of Powerade in them because they don't want to bring Gatorade because that's obviously from their rival school. So it's just fine. I like Gatorade better than Powerade. I don't know. I think it's just better, but maybe I'm crazy. Said I missed last week, but watched the vlog. You solved it so fast. Thank you. Yeah, I was surprised at how fast I did it last week. Yeah. It like went by really fast, and there was only like a page of notes, which is like less than the first few games. So I was pleasantly surprised at how fast that one went. But I really enjoyed it. I mean, that was a great one. It put back into perspective because I didn't remember really anything from that game. It put back into perspective everything from that, reminded me that it was a very good game. But today today we have the final scene, and the final scene is the final in the series, as I have alluded to, the final of like the early five, as I like to consider them in my brain. These first few, as they're her interactive is kind of getting used to the systems, and yeah. So what else did I want? I feel like I had something else to say, but now I can't remember. Oh well. Yeah, I have no idea what else I was trying to say. All right, well, we are going to swamp over to the game screen. The webcam is not here. Boom. Is that bigger than usual? Why am I so big in the corner? Maybe maybe that's how it was and I just forgot. Anyway, let's launch the game. So this is a fun one from what I remember. That seems good. That seems good. All right. So we are going to. Why did I click that? We are going to get right into it. She didn't give us an intro this time. Nancy's always so gung-hilly and ho. Hold on. I just realized my OBS is glitching out. Hold on. I hope that came through on the stream fine. Still doing it. What the heck? OBS? Cut that crap out. Cut that loud mess out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think it was just on my end. But I need to fix it. Yeah, she didn't give us like an early. She usually gives us like the spiel. Okay. My OBS is tweaking right now, or something, because I don't see. That should be that. That should be that. That should be that. Let's see. Okay, you should hear sound now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wasn't given sound. Peculiar. Alright, hopefully the OBS issues are solved now at this point. Oy vey. Oy vey. Yeah, alright. Well, like I said, she didn't give us like the early game, here's this case is about this. Please choose junior or senior detective to choose out your difficulty.
Dear Bess,
anyway.
Remember Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century, and now in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out
there. He is.
The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
All right, and there we go. Day one, the Royal Palladium Theater.
Okay, Nancy, here I go. Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Go check out the snacks. That sounds like Maya.
That was like 2 seconds.
Nancy!
Yeah, knock on the door. Good idea. Maya.
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
It's calling the women's dressing room, so let's... What?
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me?
Hello?
Nancy, it's a different person. They're the person in the projection room.
You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are. She's a reporter and I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room. I heard her scream. I think she's been kidnapped.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
My name is Nancy Drew. Maya Wynn is my friend, and she's gone. I was out in the hall when I heard her scream. I don't know how they could have taken her.
Disappeared from the men's dressing room? What makes you think she was taken?
I just received a threatening call saying if I don't stop the theater demolition, I'll never see her again.
Well, they must have taken her through that secret passageway. Holy smokes!
Holy smokes!
That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Okay. So, what an intro, by the way.
No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're
Dude, it's just non-stop. It doesn't stop.
What would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I'm not here for an autograph. My friend's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I heard Maya scream. When I got here, she was gone, vanished. And then I got a creepy phone call from the kidnapper.
But where could they have taken her? What did they say?
It's something to do with the demolition of the theater. The voice said, if they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
Those stinking radicals.
What radicals?
They're the ones who are flipping out over saving this theater. Nicholas Falcone and his tree hugger pals.
She may still be in the building. We've got to search this place from top to bottom.
Roger.
He just left. Okay. What an intro to the game, by the way. I didn't get to say anything because it was just lightning, boom, boom, boom. Couple thoughts, or couple things to say. So they were in the women's dressing room and they called us. I do remember the culprit of this case, I believe. So I'll try not to do anything to give it away. But I do believe I remember who it is. There's the secret passageway, right? Okay, apparently not. Apparently not. So this is the first one in the series that we played that I do believe I remember who it is. Other than that, I forgot how great that intro was, like, honestly. I got a wand, okay. Say the catchphrase, Nancy. Nancy, you gotta say the catchphrase. I'm not gonna do it. And I do remember there's one moment of bullshit in this game, is what I'll call it, where you have to do something that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
It's locked.
There it is. This unlocks the secret passageway, I assume. Is there anything else for us around here? Doesn't look like it. Yep. Snake was here.
I may have to cut
dressing room.
this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here?
I'm loving this game already. I forgot how much I love this one.
My friend's been kidnapped.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
You don't understand. I think my friend is in trouble.
I said scram.
Somebody just crawled out of my wardrobe. What a thing to say. I just remember there being a lot of funny lines in this game, so why is there just a plunger here that I can look at? Alright then.
This call's priority. Try me later.
crawled out of my head. It's so good. Sorry. I'm having fun already. This is a different room? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's the backstage. Okay, right. That's the stage. No, this is... Okay, I'm trying to get my bearings. A coin, thank you. Remember, you have to look through some of the seats here. You have to look through some of the seats, or else you're gonna get screwed here with some of the things. Like I said, I very distinctly remember one thing that was complete and utter bull hockey. And I have to... I think I remember where it is, but I'll have to go and get it here soon. Alright, let's... Nothing on the floor of this one. I just wanna look around all the places. Probably shouldn't do the third time. We'll wait on that one. I'm assuming that's gonna make like a light fall or something. This is one of the phones. Can't see which one it is though. Woman's dressing room. Was the men's dressing room over there? I just didn't see it. Yeah, okay. Let me actually go back. I feel like there might have been something in this. Okay, really? Really, you're gonna make me go through the whole process again? There might be something in the passageway that I missed. I don't know if there was like other ways I could look around here. I'm just thinking of that. I may have to hang out. Somebody just crawl out of my dresser. Good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is it the way she said it? Like, nonchalant way she said it. Alright, let's see here. Good if you can, like, look at some of this stuff. Harry Houdini. He's got beautiful eyes. You got beautiful eyes, Mr. Houdini, I have to say. Also, wait, hold on. The King of Chains? Mr. Houdini. Oh, oh, I didn't know you had such an illustrious title. Dude, what is it up with Wisconsin, bro? Wait, no, last game was Minnesota, wasn't it? I mean, look, they're like the same state. Born in Budapest, Hungary, his family soon moved to Wisconsin. Talk about a downgrade. No, it was Wisconsin because we were talking about the cheese. Yeah, it was Wisconsin. He ran away for a year. Okay. And reunited with his family in New York City? What? An elephant disappear on stage. I don't know about that. Okay. Water tank. Why is it playing like circus music? There he is.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
Have you seen my friend Maya? She's 19, 5'5", black hair. She has on running shoes, jeans, and a black shirt with butterflies on it.
And the crisis is...
She went into Brady Armstrong's dressing room and disappeared.
Good old Charmstrong. Why are women always losing themselves over him?
This is serious. I think she's been kidnapped.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means business. So what's the demands?
Suddenly, Maya's fate is tied to this theater. They said that if it gets demolished, she'll go with it.
No kidding. That'll blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
Okay, so first off, what's the demands immediately? But applause for the cause?
You must be joking if you think any building is worth more than a human life. And it's a lousy joke, by the way.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
This is just a pretend kidnapping.
Oh, so this is just a pretend
We gotta do this
kidnapping.
one.
I never would have guessed. Maya's scream sounded so real.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
I'm not about to take that chance.
If you need a phone, there's an outside line in the ticket booth. Nancy, what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Oh, the information.
Exactly.
So, humans against
love-
the destruction of illustrious
We love Mr.
theaters.
Falcone, is all I can
Tell
say.
me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say
Cardboard
more?
Do you know
megaplexes.
what they plan to build on
Pretty sure
this
they don't build them
spot
out of
after
cardboard,
the
but
theater
okay.
is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
On the flip
Sir
side,
Maloney. All right, Nick. We'll talk to you later. Yeah. Let's get on the phone line. Let's hop on the phone lines. Yeah, let's call 911. You call the police. There's been a kidnapping.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons Unit.
Missing persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. And I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
M-A-Y-A, last name N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Age?
19.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise
Spooky.
device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious
Possible.
looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her
Isn't this
missing
bullshit,
person
by the
and
way?
to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of...
Isn't the 24-hour thing like kind of
Frank,
not real at
but
all?
This building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
The kidnapper must be holding her in the building, don't you think?
Unlikely. No competent kidnapper keeps their captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Tell him
I really don't think we can afford to
the
wait
language of the
24
threat.
hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the
Maybe that's what the
evidence.
thing is. If you
Bye.
prove that they were taken by force, then it's okay. That might be what I'm thinking of. I thought there's a thing for the police department. I guess if you want to call them later to prove that it was by force. It's weird that there's a thing for the police department on the wall, though. Like, here's the police department's phone, just in case. Okay. Little something I have to grab up here. It's the other entrance, I think. Forgot this was a thing, too.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
Where are you?
You
Oh,
must
there
be
you are.
Nancy. The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
I found the secret passageway all right, but no sign of Maya. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, what about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Thanks, but I already tried that. Standard procedure says I'm on my own for the next 24 hours.
Standard procedure.
I mean, I understand the police can't go chasing after every kid who gets lost at the mall, but this is different.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
I have to find some evidence to convince the police that this is a real emergency.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, and Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
You're suggesting it must be one of these people?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
Are you counting yourself as a suspect?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Sound testing. Yeah, I think I remember hearing you
He was doing
practicing
check
your
1, 2, 3.
MC voice now that you mention it.
I reckon if the kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, they must be keeping Maya somewhere in the building.
Did I mention what the kidnapper said?
Oh, I think so. Or maybe Brady told me when I saw him in the hall. He seems eager to help.
Helpful
suspects.
suspects.
What more could I ask for?
That's the spirit. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Time to start searching. Can you give me a map or some blueprints of this place?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
When was the theater built?
Completed in 1925. The vision of one J.J.
Oh,
Thompson. Anyway, I spent the
so
last
his son
40-something years finding
is
my
the
way
one that
around
knew
this place. So
business.
let me know if I can help.
You've been a big help already.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Don't let the turkeys get you down. What does he even mean by that? What is this even? It's like a photograph I just picked up. I have to learn how to use a projector.
There was a key here. There was a key here.
What was there?
There was a key here.
Projector housing key. Whatever the hell that is, we'll take one. Some kind of like light thing that you put into something. Okay, so we're already collecting a menagerie of random crap that we're just stuffing into our pockets. Oop.
Who is this J.J.
Some
Thompson
more questions.
character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. JJ loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. JJ also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror.
Well,
You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
at least he has a plan afterwards, you know. Seems like he's been there for a while. Alright, so I believe this is where the little honky is. Could be wrong. But I believe there was one thing around here somewhere. There was like some pencil and some gum, from what I remember. And it had to do with the balcony. I remember thinking, oh, this is pure horse hockey. Pure bananas. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, and I'm stupid. It's such a specific thing for me to remember, though, that I feel like it can't be something that I've remembered wrong, you know what I mean? It was something with, like, pencil and gum off the balcony. We need to call... Didn't he tell me to... What's the number for the... What? So this is the... This... I get my webcam shake. Oh! The place that we're in is the Royal Palladium. We don't need to call the police department right now. The garbage... He told us to contact the county or whatever, like, right? Because they have the blueprints, but they aren't on here. So, 314-555-1013. Excuse me? We're being left... Okay. Never mind, then. I guess maybe call the police department? Is it? 1422? I believe we got left on ring like that by the garbage company.
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive. All operators are busy helping other callers. We will
Really?
be with you as soon as
You're gonna
possible.
simulate the real life
Your
like
patience is
this?
appreciated. You've reached the St. Louis Police Department. This is a non-emergency line. Calls will be answered in the order they will receive.
So I'm gonna assume that we're not gonna be able to reach the
We'll be with you
police
as soon as
department.
possible. Your patience is appreciated.
That's enough for that. I almost called Ned for a second, but we all know Ned is useless and doesn't give anything for us so far, so what's the point?
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call.
Different
Somebody
best voice
wants
actress.
desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
Obviously he doesn't. I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't go to Wash U, so.
Dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Bess, I wanted some tips. Ring, ring. I like how Bess is like, I'll call Ned for you. Don't worry about that. But
Hello?
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too. Bess filled me in, Nancy.
thank God we got George, dude. The smart one.
Searching the theater.
Sorry, I'm not insulting Bess, but
And?
George always gives the good advice. I actually am.
Help, I'm a
I just
little
want to.
stuck.
Sure, Nancy, but don't expect us to give you the answers on a silver platter. We wouldn't want to spoil you.
Yeah. I got it. I got it.
How you're a senior detective and all.
Ladies, I need a hint.
Get to know your suspects.
See if they've got credible alibis.
Okay, you two.
I just wanted to tell me, like,
Soon.
the phone number. Somebody has the phone number that you need. Let's get. The only one that we need to talk to is Simone. I believe it was Simone.
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
The premiere's been canceled?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled, or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I'm worried sick about my friend here, and all you can think of is another media event.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll, I'm from L.A. This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
Sorry. Oh, just the idea every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped. That's crazy.
I can't believe you. No girl wants to be kidnapped, ever.
I'm proposing a business alliance. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. We don't have to see eye to eye.
The swamp of no return.
Sounds
What?
like an invitation to the swamp of no return. Thanks, but no thanks.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so
Does she know?
forgettable.
Does she know?
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy. I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
You know what? I gotta say it. I like Simone a little bit. I like her, even though she's kind of an asshat. uh,
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
little gray
I think your
troll.
phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
Okay, we gotta go back to the men's dressing room as well. It's certainly a voice line. See if the lad is here. Yes.
Any news?
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes
How do you know
later?
it's exactly 4
Or would I
minutes?
hide her in my back pocket?
Okay, but where were you?
Prince Charmstrong. Fuck, I missed him to call him that.
Getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Who's Simone? I don't know.
Simone, and how do you know her?
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life.
CEO of my life.
agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
How do you keep up with all of your fans, Brady?
How do you
Big
keep up
star
with all
like
your
you
fans?
must get hundreds of emails.
Hundreds? Try thousands. All my email go through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record. Any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye. Any news?
Okay, no, I don't want.
Talk to
I don't
you
want to talk to
later,
you.
Brady.
You betcha.
Okay. Interesting.
It's locked.
Yep. You know. Don't need to go into there right now. I don't think. Okay. Jiggle, jiggle. There's nothing else in here. Just this one that I found. Okay. I didn't know exactly. So I gotta look around and try to find some stuff. Oh, what was that? Wait, hold on. Out of order. Okay. Can you, like, go down into some of the aisles? I feel like you should be able to, right? Doesn't seem like it.
Popcorn.
As he please. Also, nobody's cleaning up the damn place. Like, there's just popcorn trays sitting in this damn seats. Out of service. That's one of those, like, crush your coins and turn it into, like, an animal or whatever thing, right? Is that what that is? We have a coin. It's out of service, though, so, you know.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to
Check
saving
on
this
my
theater?
people.
You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place,
Damn,
it's
spit it.
personal.
Spit it
My
out,
grandma,
Nick.
Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
True. But there's more.
True.
I guess the architect owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one. And then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Why didn't he give her the credit?
So we didn't have to
She
pay her.
was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that. So I guess she just had to let it go.
I wonder why Thompson
Money.
would cheat her like that.
Money.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke, and then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
She should at least get credit for her work.
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
If I run across the name Louisa Falcone or anything else that might help, you'll be the first to know.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
I try to play it down.
You're smarter than I thought. It's crazy. Okay, so Ooh. We're getting some razzmatazz. What is going on here? Interesting. Okay, I see. I've lost. Wait. Does it always move every time I move? I guess it does. What do I do here? What do I do here? So this obviously has something to do with this middle section. It's just this drum roll. It doesn't get to the actual song. It's kind of pissing me off. It's like the Delfino Island, but it just sits at the beginning the whole time. Oh wait. Hold on. Something here. Hmm. Wait a second. Okay, I think I figured out what I have to do here, finally. I have to bait him down here, right? Or her, or whatever this music note identifies as. Okay, let's not make any assumptions. I killed myself. Okay, hold on. Get that one stuck up there. Really? Come down. Okay, that's weird. Interesting. Oh. Easy. I didn't realize it would walk like that. It's kinda... I'm kinda sad that it gave me, like, weird, like, just like the normal victory music, you know what I mean? Nicholas. He's gone. Let's write down this phone number. Get your thing off the number. I need to write it down, buddy. Let's see here. Anything else?
County Administration.
There we go.
314-555-3309.
Any other number I want to write down here? No. I was considering doing the Wave of the Future one, but I'm pretty sure just that would have info that I'm not really, or that would just like at best be some kind of like strange. You know what? Actually, you know what? Okay. Why not? It's already been an hour? Oh my god. What the heck? I just looked over and I saw ad break starting soon. I was like, what the heck? Let's see if calling them even gives us anything, I guess. Nope. Nothing. Let's go. I feel like usually in a lot of later games, when they gave you phone numbers for random stuff and you called them, it like gave you like something funny. But it doesn't really happen a lot in the earlier games.
Records, Madeline speaking. Hi. I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay, well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
Like the hold music is the game music's in the background too. So it's just overlapping. Double music track.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone? You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles knows.
Some good music, dude. Did you get this for the
Ma'am,
for the
this is
BRB
so
for the
strange.
foo bar
Charles said
list?
some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on. Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles, young or old? Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Okay, well, my name
Energetic
is
is all he
I'm
remembers.
working
Okay.
on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just
How
returned from a month
inconvenient.
of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
How dare you have a kid?
This is the
We only gave you a month and you're already slacking on your job.
I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
We gave you a whole month off to spend with your newborn and you're being lazy. Sorry, I'm listen, I make fun of my country a little bit. Let's go talk to our lad upstairs.
Hey there, Nancy.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been
He
broken
make
for a
machine.
spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works, and then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
The turkeys, huh? I don't think I will let the turkeys get me down. I'm gonna be honest. But what did I say back in what game was it that had it it Message in a Haunted Mansion, where it was like they had themed rooms, like some of them were based off birds, and I was like, don't catch me in the turkey room. That's all I gotta say. The turkeys will not get me down. If anything, they'll get me up. I love me some turkey. This is missing a thing, right? Like you could just whoop, put that in there. That's what it looks like, right? Am I stupid? I could have sworn there was something really annoying up in this balcony. But maybe it's because I don't have the pencil yet, you know? This side doesn't have that issue. You're telling me I can't put this in here, despite the fact that it's very clearly what's missing? Okay, then. What am I to do now? Nicholas is not here. Shelby and White. Real live animals! 1 week only! Okay. Daisy Noshin. What if these are real, like, magicians that they pulled for this? Frank Chappelle. That has to be a real magician. Rufus Smoke and Mirrors Brown. Okay.
on your stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right?
Samantha
How long have you been
Quick.
Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank
You don't
at 7
find
a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
you don't find like actors that way. I was gonna say anymore, but I don't think at all. I don't think they ever found them that way. Like, I don't think anybody was like, "Oh, I want a hot dog," and the server that I'm eating is like, "He's a very affable young man. Why don't I start his career and launch him into stardom?" Like, fuck it, fuck it. Let's go pull the rope. Go see what it does. We're little troublemakers. Oh, you know, I was thinking, like, what if we get, like, a hook to move that, essentially? I was because it has, like, the little hook handle. So I was like... Alright. Well, well, well. Look at me. What is going on down here? Okay, the suits. Card suits and a crown. Gen Z boss and a mini, you know. 4 card suits and a crown. The Amazing Monty.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies.
Right up. Ha-ha. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
What?
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
Perhaps you need your eyes checked. Ha-ha. The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Okay.
Congratulations! You
Your
beat
audience
the
will be
magician.
dazzled.
Don't forget to collect your winnings. Ha-ha.
So they just gave me flash paper. What the use is for this will be, I'm not sure. Okay, so we're trying to get this all... They're not... So we don't know what order the symbols have to be in, essentially. We have to figure out what they have to be in, because there's also the Jester hat. So we gotta figure out whatever the heck that is. And there's nothing else here, right? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go ask him about the place that we found and see if he
Watch
has...
out there, Nancy. That projector's crumbling like a prehistoric cookie. Watch out there, Nancy. That projector.
Okay, so there's something in the projector that he doesn't want us to see.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Damn, no turkey warnings. My brain is going, where is the pencil? Where is the pencil? We talk to the illustrious star here.
Need any help?
Talk to you later, Brady.
You betcha.
All right. Interesting. There's nothing in this booth, right? Where's that damn pencil? Nebraska. Take shore at Nebraska. King. William Shakers. J.J. Thompson. Okay. James Jehoshaphat. The guy does have a little bit of an ego, as they told us. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oop. Sorry. Alright, let's give the lad a call. Let's see if he has anything for us.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent.
Wait a second.
Nicholas Falcone, a political activist. And the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
Alright, I think actually... I didn't think that he might have already repaired this. No, he didn't. Okay. Never mind. So now we've gotten the intro out of the way, we can call Ned back without having a long diatribe to him, I guess. If we wanted to call Ned again. If.
Hello?
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I took Joseph's advice and called county administration to see about the blueprints for the theater.
He sounds like a big help.
Yes, but the woman on the phone said that the blueprints are missing.
Official records? Missing?
She said that a man was in last week looking at them, but they haven't been seen since.
The kidnapper? Or a certain smoldering
sidekick?
I haven't even told them about the smoldering thing. They already. Dang, they got it
How on
down.
earth am I going to find all the secret rooms and passages in this place now?
I'm not worried, Nancy.
Me neither.
You could probably find a secret passage in a paper bag.
Are you kidding, George? Nancy could find a secret passage in a blueberry muffin.
Brady
let's just
said Simone
exhaust
wants
the
him to
conversation.
appear
Why
wholesomely
not?
smoldering to his
I
public.
love talking to the
What in the
goobers,
world
you
do you
know?
think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie.
And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame.
So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch.
Oh. Did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe
Right.
that's Brady's
I've noticed
whole
something in this
dilemma.
game.
He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
Damn, George just hates him. My thing's like skipping around a lot when I like click and like move it, my box, and it seems to be specific to this game more than the past few ones.
I met Nicholas
At least
Falcone,
so
the
far, it
leader of
seems.
Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons. Say aye.
Honestly, Bess, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is generica?
I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Oh, you mean if it became generic? Like a bar of soap that's just called soap.
George is really racking her brain for that example.
Historical buildings is key to
Like
preserving our national
soap
character.
with the word soap on
Yeah,
it.
except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible. I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if JJ left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956.
Well, we know one of
years
his
after he died. That's when it became a movie
grandsons,
theater.
You never know,
B. Thompson, is remodeling the place.
Every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
I tried to call his place and it's not working.
Long enough to tell.
Ladies, I need a hint.
Get to know your suspects.
See if they've got credible alibis.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck.
Be careful.
Still haven't passed like getting to know your suspects phase. Well, Nick's not here anymore.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
What am I missing?
Hi, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Did not mean to talk to you again. What am I missing? Clearly, I'm missing something. Maybe after that conversation with them. That was a little. Did you see that jump scare on the right side of the screen? jump scare me a little bit. After that conversation with them, I can bring up like the weird nickname.
How about
No.
Fancy Jackson?
Fancy
It's a
Jackson.
little disco, but I think you could pull it off.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Fancy Jackson. He'd go hard. Can I go on me this way? No, you can't. You don't have to pull a damn lever to go in here either. I believe there's something with this like thing tossed up against the wall, but I can't do anything with it. A hard T. Wait a second. K heart T. Maybe it has to do with the symbols. There's a heart symbol. You know.
Need any help?
Why are you so interested in helping me?
Well, Maya was kidnapped from my dressing room after all. I just can't help thinking maybe they meant to kidnap me.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
As we know, this guy should not be too big for his britches. I mean, he was literally selling hot dogs not but a couple of years ago, so... Hopefully he's not too big for his britches. Hopefully he doesn't have too big of an ego about himself. Huh. So, get to know your suspects. What else do I get to know about them, you know? Can't really... Can't talk to Nick anymore because he's not around. He left to go do something. I guess we can also call Hadit, which I do have their number written down. Let's try to do that. Let's try to see if they pick up. Give us some information. Nope. Okay, let's call... Wrong. Let's call Ned again. See if he has anything for us in his dialogue stuff. Because like was mentioned in one of the previous streams, a lot of these older games you
Hi,
gotta...
Ned. It's me.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming
You gotta
along?
call your friends and like talk to them to get information, basically.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
No flies on you? What do you mean by that?
I've got to think of a way to get this demolition stopped.
Well, the police aren't being much help. But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to postpone for a couple of days.
Oh, B. Thompson's the owner, not the guy who has the
According to
building.
Nicholas, his name is B. Thompson, and
No, he is
won't
the
talk
building
to the
owner.
press.
He does own the...
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Ned, I just remembered something. Joseph used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the theater in 1956. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and the guy behind the demolition, I think it'll be fair to say you've seen everything.
There's this cool machine in the lobby that makes
Interesting.
souvenir keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
Maybe after you solve the case, Detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew, that's a relief.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the key to your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
I could use a hint.
I'd like to help Nancy, but I think you'd better ask Bess and George. My detective skills have been a little rusty lately.
Ned classic.
Bye, Ned.
Listen, Ned, he has some good qualities, all right? You know, like, you know, like, we'll come back to it, but the thing is,
Any signs of Maya?
he's not a detective.
Chin up.
All right, so not that guy, not that folk, not that person. Can't talk to him much. I mean, Bess and George was going to say, "Oh, talk to your suspects. Learn their whole deal." I feel like this is one of those missed one thing situations that I'm unfortunately missing out on.
Hello?
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I think Simone Mueller
I had to
would
talk
do
to
just
Ned about that, to
anything
talk to
for
them about this.
publicity.
You know what they say? There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Even for a kidnapping?
It's like Hollywood has taken over her brain. I'm practically in tears over Maya, and she's trying to dream up a stage name for me.
A stage name?
Not just any stage name either. Would you believe Fancy Jackson?
Ooh, Nancy, that's kind of disco.
I bet that she could pull it off.
This is serious, you guys. Do you really think she would kidnap Maya just so Brady could pretend to save her?
In her line of work, Nancy,
Anything.
What about the other one that was like Quick
Ladies,
Sarah or
I need a
whatever?
hint.
Get to know your suspects.
Oh
see if they've got
my
credible
God.
alibis.
Ladies,
Please, I need a real hint.
Get to know your suspects.
See if
See
they've
you
got
later.
credible alibis.
Okay,
See you later.
two.
Get
I'll
the
talk
hell
to you
off the phone.
soon.
Good luck.
Be careful.
Maybe call them back and they say, "Oh, we just misplaced it." Nothing for me. Nothing for me. Hey, Nick's still not here. Where? Wait, you think Nick could be somewhere in the theater right now? We have to find him, and that's what's going on. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. See that pink spot there? I knew it! I knew I need the pencil for the gum! Where's the pencil? I found the gum. I need to find the pencil. Hello? I didn't know I was in your presence, my good sir. Jeez. It's a little ominous if you ask me. So I found the gum. I need the pencil for the gum. Wait a second. Wait a second. What was that sticking out of the trash can? It's like a box. It's still here.
Hi, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
I won't. But here's a question for you. Do you have a pencil? No specific reason. That one had the key. Wait, hold on. What type of key was this?
There was a key here.
It's a key here. Trying to see if there's like a hint. Like maybe we have to make it from the key machine when it finally gets fixed. We already got the light from here. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I feel quite lost at this point.
What's the status?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
I am quite
What's the
perplexed.
status?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
Love ya. Ma'am, we only just met. I'm afraid I do not reciprocate your feelings. What do I do? Don't want to go there again.
Need any help?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
What is going on? What is going on here? What in the same hell? I can't call you one from there, right? So...
It's locked.
What do we even have to use? We have a quarter? What? Don't want to go out there. Not try to go up the... Okay. I do want to go out here. Corn. Mini cage. Gad the Magnificent, of course. King of Chains, suspect. The Lady of the Night. Trying to see if there's like hints here about like the safe in the back. You know what I mean? Clown music again. Notion. Saw these guys. Yeah, we just saw these guys. Mirrors. Frank Chappelle. Huh. Oh. What am I supposed to be doing? Exactly. I am fully lost. I think this might be time to cheat. I'm gonna be honest. I think it might be time to cheat. I think I might be a cheater. Just because I have no... I've walked around the theater like 5 times and talked to all the suspects and called them and they said, talk to the suspects. So... I think I've spent enough time to feel fine with looking up this thing. Don't... There was one site... What was that one site called? I remember back in the day there was one site that gave like really good Nancy Drew hints and you like revealed them at your leisure and you could like reveal them in a certain way. Hmm. Trying to see... I'm trying not to look at any hints for like stuff that I haven't done, like puzzles and that kind of thing. Maybe I just keep looking around. I don't know. I don't know. There's someone. Oh, those are chairs. I'm just. Why can we not use? Wait. Why can I go in here now? I guess it's a different thing.
I can't quite reach.
Okay, this is the gum thing. This is the gum thing. Hold on. I didn't realize I could look over the edge like that. Can I grab the gum thing? I don't have the pencil. Unless it wasn't a pencil, unless it was like the wand. It was the wand. That's crazy, by the way. By the way, this sequence of events, when I played the original game, like genuinely pissed me off. So I'm glad I remembered it enough. It wasn't a pencil, it was the wand, of course. How could one forget? You use the wand on the gum, so you can use the gum to get the gear to put in the thing, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's so dumb, by the way. That's incredibly stupid. How do we not use it here? We just have it, I guess? Okay. Okay, so that's that. That should help us out later in the game. We use it for something. I don't remember what we use it for. I just remember that. I'm looking at my phone again real quick. So I'm assuming they're just going to tell me the same thing.
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
Ladies, I need a hint.
Get to know your suspects.
See if we've got credible alibis.
Thanks for nothing, ladies. Hmm. Hmm. Figure it out. Yeah. This cheating has not
Okay, you two.
helped
I'll talk to
me
you
in
soon.
any way, shape, or form. It's bad when you have to cheat, but it's even worse when you have to cheat because you don't know exactly what you're doing, and you don't even find the answer for what you're trying to find. So the cheating has literally not helped me at all. I'm glad we got the gum thing figured out, though, because that was going to bother me until I found the pencil, which didn't exist. The only other thing I can think of is down here. This thing. Let's try to, okay, let's see. The first one has heart, diamond, spade, crown. Okay. So spade, diamond, jester hat, clover. So spades or diamonds can be on all 5. Heart, crown, clover, spade. Spade. Spade, it does. Okay. So I'm assuming we're looking for spades here then, if anything. Control myself. I guess that, I don't know why, maybe there was a hint earlier in the game that said, like, find the spades or something. What is this? Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to assume she's right side up. So I can see part of a face there. So these are gonna be the corners, right? It's like maybe the top corners. Okay. That's right, I believe. The other top parts. Awesome. It's gonna be the bottom. Right, it's gonna be the bottom. Because they have the weird little thing. Maybe I'm wrong. This we're connected here. But is it the top or the bottom? Hmm. Interesting. So the circle isn't the whole picture. It'll make more sense for it to be over here then. Where does this go? There's that. Okay. That connects like that. So that tells me it's over here. It tells me that's there. If that even connects like that, which I'm not sure it does. I'm not sure it does. Oh, I'm a little perplexed. Okay. That's there. What? It's like outside piece. Okay. All right. Where are her eyes? Like, where's her? Because this is clearly okay. This all needs to be rotated, right? Hit it. Okay. That part's correct. This goes here. Nope. Nope. Put it on there. This one goes here. Yeah. This. That's not right. That one. Okay. That goes there. This will go on this side then. Okay, we're figuring it out. It's way longer than it should have. We're at least getting there. Might not be there yet, but we're getting there. How do I not see her face? Where is her face? There it is. Oh my goodness. What? I was like face blind there. I don't even know what was happening. This here. This goes here. It's going to turn somehow. That broke my brain a little bit. Oh! Would you look at that? Mr. Houdini, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen a crowd at the Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous! Yeah. Build an opportunity. In lieu of cash, in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I'm prepared to offer you a reward far more rather than the cash. Oh! Oh! He signed it, so Henry Houdini owns half of the theater. Huh? Interesting. Well. We have a key now. Where was that locked?
What's the status?
I think your phone's about to ring.
So we gotta talk to Nick
Love
for
ya.
sure. Nick's gonna... We're gonna be like, Nick, Henry Houdini owns part of this theater, right? Like, that's what we gotta do. He was in this room, right? I know it was in one of the dressing rooms.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. Not to that. Understandable. Well, I'm glad we've did something at least. Yes.
How goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Sorry, he told me I had to break it down, you know?
Did you ever hear about a challenge that J.J. Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
J.J. put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it, and J.J. didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, JJ had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Enlighten me.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Got a laptop out in my van.
Fight the power.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
God? Is that you? Okay, so we seem to be out of the slump.
Take a look at this.
Oh my gosh, Maya's press pad. I also said, oh my gosh.
Brady found it.
Found it? Where?
He didn't say. Give the police a call.
Bruh.
And then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
So we're coming back tomorrow is what you're telling me. Five 555-1422. Ugh. The old gum on the wand.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence,
Nancy.
you'd investigate
Nancy.
the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Hadit is demonstrating
Damn.
against the demolition.
Suddenly
of
they're all
the theater.
suspicious.
Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Are you aware of the allegations against
Falcone
Coach's
operates
character?
according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Hadit is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
Sounds like he just, seduced her.
Falcone is a real operator, and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada yada yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen.
Unfortunately, we can't put him to jail. We can't put him to jail for not doing any crimes. Damn.
I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
I can't believe he said, unfortunately, we can't put him in jail for being a pain in the ass. Like, yeah, you fucking can't. Shut the fuck up, goofy ass.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things till
Creeping around the corner like that. I heard the whole thing. Okay, what is this? Deepest sympathy. Damn. Teeth, even and in good repair. It's crazy. Well, let's call the police, I guess. Hello, police. She's still missing. Get your ass over here.
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department.
Oh,
This is anonymous.
fuck off. Alright, let's go talk to everyone then. Like, just in case you didn't see it down there.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
This is one creepy kidnapper, that's for sure.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
It's just strange. I mean, why would the kidnapper go to the trouble to have that thing arranged and delivered here?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Someone knew how to get their attention. But who?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
Are you thinking of a certain Hollywood agent we know?
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy.
Ooh.
I know how torn up he is about the theater.
Okay.
This will be over soon enough.
Interesting.
Then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go
It makes
now.
sense
Don't let
because
the turkeys get you down.
I won't. Makes sense though because he did say that his grandmother rather was like big, like told him that she like did a lot of stuff in the theater. So
Nancy, what's the 411?
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
There's nothing I hate more than a bold-faced liar, Nicholas. Remember that.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
I never asked him this.
Everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. It's about action, not paperwork.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
Catch you later.
A little bit. A little bit. He's not gonna do it. Oh, he's out. He's like, I'm not your monkey for your entertainment. Back off. Okay. I have to go to see. I want to see if this is back in operation. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Okay. Just got the wand with the gum on it, bro. So dumb. So dumb.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
What if she wasn't photogenic? Would you be less interested in helping her?
Not necessarily. I just have to be more creative about my publicity if I couldn't use photos. Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
Press conference?
I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photos.
I remember a couple good quotes from this press
That
conference.
funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
You saw the wreath? Where is it now?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
I remember some very funny lines from the press conference. So we'll see if that lives up to the memory. And he's not here, she said. And her want to change your life. Change your want to change your life right this minute. Gemini style. So he feels like he's under the boot of Simeon. That's fair. Interesting that we got, like, he just... That book wasn't there before when he wasn't here, so it's kind of interesting that we got that. So he was reading that, yeah, she moved it, yeah.
I got the number. I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Nick. Florida. Oh, she's a Florida girl. Houdini. Cousin. Seven. Awesome. It just has it written there. Okay. What did I... Why do I even bother using my notepad? That's funny. The only things on my notes right now are just phone numbers.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropov. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat?
Jehoshaphat.
Not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband told me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropoff, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacques repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropoff. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Okay. Some of the dialogue in this game, man, it's written very well. A little bit of yapping. They're talking a lot, but it's good.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials
This guy sounds like
will be delivered to one of our reading rooms.
His voice has been like pitched down.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself.
Okay.
It's a historical artifact now. But I could
So he
send you
set.
a slide. What's the street address there?
We've set
if
stuff
there's
down,
anything?
you know.
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Goodbye, Sherman. Alright. Alright.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
Sherman Trout is on our side. Keep your eyes peeled for a special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy! You're on fire!
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics? She can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
We love Nick, folks. We love Nick. Yeah.
Hey there, Nancy.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Let's see. Press conference starting up. Okay. We got to go see if the star of the show has returned, Mr. Brady. Oop. He's here.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony.
Huh?
It was the balcony.
Brother.
Balcony, basement, whatever. It's just my friend's life that's in danger here.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
Oh, really? Is somebody operating you by remote control?
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head. Just a wad of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later. Not now, Nancy.
No selling me. Okay, let's go talk to Simone, and then I assume the press conference is going to be starting very soon, and I want to be there. Trust me, I want to be there. I want to hear the latest scoop.
What's the status? Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
Love ya. Well, earlier I said I kind of like Simone. I kind of hate Simone, but I think she says some funny things, and you know that goes a lot of way in liking someone. You know. Oh.
Mrs. Mueller, Mr. Armstrong will do their best to answer all of your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Thank you, all, for coming. I'm only sorry that the circumstances of our meeting are not more festive. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all gathered here today to revel in the blockbuster success of Brady Armstrong's new movie, Vanishing Destiny? Wouldn't we all prefer to turn our attention to record ticket sales and the squeals of delighted fans across the nation? But, alas, we have come together to
Yeah, I hate Simone. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Simone at all.
triumph. I've called this conference specifically to let you know, and I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world, that Brady Armstrong will not rest. The greatest performance of his career will not be until Maya Nguyen.
Hey, lady, you're breaking my heart. But isn't her name Maya Wynn?
Until
You're breaking my heart.
is returned to her friends and family, safe and sound. Already, our real-life hero has searched this theater and uncovered important evidence. Already, he has driven 200 miles in a rent-a-car, no less, distributing missing posters to all the outlying regions of this great city. You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Ooh, I swoon.
And now, without further ado, I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater to interview Brady Armstrong? What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig.
Did anyone hear her scream?
Ms. Mueller, you're his agent. Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any speculation of where the kidnapper's hiding her? Where did this funeral wreath come from?
Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People,
for a movie star to
All of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think the kidnapper is violent?
Mr. Charmstrong, have you ever thought about growing a mustache? It might really distinguish you.
Is it true you're offering a reward for the facts leading to Maya's return?
That's right. Autographed movie posters for anyone and everyone who comes forward with a decent lead.
Yes. Is it true that that Detective Nancy Drew is on the case?
Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment?
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well, it may be clouding the detective's judgment. She's really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here concerned about the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at
Hey, Nick,
stake,
calm
here,
down.
you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people,
Hey,
over here.
hey,
If
over
you
here.
want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller. You'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here. Down by my van.
Go by my van, yeah. I can remember that. Come over to my van. That's great. No, that's great. That's wonderful. Oh, he's not here. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like you had a brother that died. Yep. You know, there's an inline phone up here.
It's locked. It's locked.
What's this key for, then?
It's locked.
Magnets and trapdoors. Okay. It's like a number pad? Uh-huh. Interesting. There's nothing else over here. There's another plunger by a sink for some reason. Why do they have two plungers at their sinks? Alright, go to Simone's area and see that she might not be there, so she might have something there. Let me just, you know, look at rifle in her bag. Yes, dude. Chuck's Fried Clucks. This wasn't the basement. Okay. So it wasn't the basement. They took pictures at different places of him finding it. Okay. Talent Farm. Centric's Wellness Garden. Aspect Ratio Studios. Happy Spines. Okay. Shirts. She was the one who did the wreath. Cost her $300 damn. That's crazy. Code. What is this? What the hell? What am I looking at? Okay. All right then. Yeah, I figured that one out. That was easy. It was easy enough. Okay. That's it. Okay. So I think we got what we needed out of there. If not, I have no way to get back in. No idea how I should be getting back into that thing. So. Hairpin, awesome. A lockpick is what you're telling me? Okay. So she did the wreath. She's an asshole. Hate her. Hate her guts. Let's go first. Let's try to lockpick this.
It's locked. It's locked.
It's once again. Okay. Just making sure. There's nothing else over here. No keys or anything lying around, you know. Yeah, no, just something. Something.
I should switch the power off.
Okay, Nancy. Okay. I get it. The other... We already tried this key in the other room as well. It didn't work, if I remember correctly. Could go down to the basement.
It's locked.
Tried this key here. It didn't work, so... Ooh, the hairpin. Stage Technician's Guide. That's for 121192. Oh. So due to the restricted nature of the stage, maybe the classified prediction. Okay, hit the numpad keypad. Press the left and right fader power. Left, plus right fader power. Fader switches. This is the control board. What the hell? Okay. Power left and right fader power buttons. Power to the fader switches. Left and right fader switches to the lowest positions. Positions. Press the magnet button. Stage floor equals magnet button. Attach the tunnel column to the cage buttons. To the performance edge of the stage, move the fader switches up slightly to raise the cage 3 feet above the stage floor. Fader switches up slightly. On your cue from the performers, press the trapdoor button. Trapdoor button. Important, you must depress the lock switch after all stage manipulation have been completed in the proper order. Use to lock all elements in place. For security purposes, all stage elements and motor controls will move to their original positions if the lock button is not activated. Okay. All stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order. Okay. Lock. Check. Okay. It should be good there. We just lockpicked this old, this old theaters like the.
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
Alright. That's interesting. Who could that have been up here in the... nobody's here. Alright. Next we do left and right on the fader power. Power the switches. And move the switches down to the lowest positions. Hit the magnet. And move them up slightly. Then to a trapdoor. And lock. If I look out there. Cool. Alright, let's get down there. How do I get into the cage? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh,
Maya!
See someone tied up. They closed the thing on me. What exactly do we do here? She's gone. Okay, they moved her. Shoe's there. Where is this even? Okay.
These pieces won't budge.
Okay. Where am I even?
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there?
For goodness sake.
Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
Magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
there. Here, try this. Hurry.
Dang. He just had the WD-40 ready to go.
These pieces won't budge. This should loosen things up.
That's crazy, by the way. That I don't know that worked like that. Okay. Here we go. Always kind of hated these puzzles. Always kind of hated these puzzles. Now I'm going backwards. Let's do that, 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 do that. Almost there. Yeah, we just have these pieces to worry about. Well, we can do that. There we go. Okay. We just got a guillotine sitting around.
Rubber is shockproof.
Thank you for the info, Nancy. Just in case you were wondering, rubber is indeed shockproof. Before we go in there.
She was just here. Her shoe.
So they gave her pizza at least. Phantom message. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Queen of Hearts. Place a 10th rate card down from the top of the deck. Second item. I don't know if this is actually gonna help. There's a lot of stuff in here. Tortellini? I have to solve this again. It's different this time? Wait a second, what the hell? Why is it different this time? There we go. Why did it change? Did it change? Am I just stupid? I don't think it actually changed. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. There's nothing else here, right? Let's get through here. This is the basement. Oh, I can just go back in here. Okay, cool. Tragic. Bro tried 6-7 didn't work. 6-9 did though, of course. Really, you have to do all this to unlock this fucking gate? Bro. Okay. 6, 9, 8, 5, 1, 7, 4, 3, 2. Just in case I need it in the future. I made it out of the trap.
Oh, Nancy.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow. Evidence. Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
Wow. Evidence. Where? How to be super fucking suspicious 101, dude. Like, what the hell was that? Classic scream if she gets shocked. I didn't give it to her. I didn't let us hear the scream noise. Oh well. We can just hit it's locked 5 more times.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes.
It's not
I
gonna be
left
there.
everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to
I'm
find an
almost a
available
shortcut.
car.
See, I called 911 at the beginning,
Great. Bye.
but here's the thing. Like, I don't want to be calling the emergency line every time. You know what I mean? I guess it still is an emergency. You know what? It still is an emergency.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence? That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Alright. Shoo. They brought the wrecking ball here already. Cameraman's 50K? Why would they demand 50K? Hold on. So, here's what's happening. The culprit, the person who actually kidnapped her, is not demanding the 50K. This is a Simone publicity stunt. That's the theory. I'm sticking with it. Let's go talk to our boy up here.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Do you think it's real?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
That's crazy. She was tied up in the magician's
tied
room
up right
yesterday.
there.
I saw
I
her.
saw her.
And the kidnapper
Let me shake
must
my
have
camera
been here
somewhere.
too, because Maya didn't move herself.
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What do you mean they couldn't find anything?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss two
Nancy,
big pizza boxes
you left
with
the
leftover
evidence
pizza
there.
inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
Even without the evidence, that corner of the room had obviously been lived in recently.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and
Oh,
told
that's
me to
the information we
stop
found.
searching
Wait.
for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Joseph, I did some checking.
Yeah,
You
because he
don't
said he was
really
going to
have any
move
family in
down with his
Greasewood, do
family.
you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Everyone's a suspect, Joseph. You know that. If you have nowhere to go after the theater comes down, then maybe you're the kidnapper desperado. It's not so far-fetched, is it?
Now, I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about.
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding
Why
up,
would you make
Joseph?
up the thing
Oh,
about your
fine.
brother?
Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Oh, the turkeys get me down, Joseph. However, I think you can do something more valuable than fixing up that old keymaker, you know?
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Nothing to say. He just said hola. Like, when he repairs it, he's gonna be like, Nancy, I repaired the keymaker, and he's gonna be like, great. I mean, obviously, it's gonna have some kind of purpose in the game, so listen.
How's progress?
I saw those pictures you took of Brady posing with Maya's press pass all over the theater. What do you think you're doing?
Well, in that instance, I was trying to find the best light to show off my star's fabulous cheekbones. Was that so wrong?
I know you sent that funeral wreath. The jig is up, Simone.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
50 years of humanity service. I don't think we go that far, Nancy.
You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
But yes, obviously, I think Simone's just drumming up the business. The business. I don't think she's the culprit. Yeah, let's open the door and close it again. Why not? A little prank on myself.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
Whoa!
Who are you, my overprotective big brother?
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not going to help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry, I don't trust him any more than I trust
anyone
you
here.
Or anyone else around here for that
I actually do
matter.
trust.
Just trying to help.
I do actually trust Nick.
Don't be a
I'm gonna be
stranger.
honest. Nick is the most trustworthy out of everyone here, I feel like. Well, maybe not the most trustworthy, but he's pretty. I feel like he's on my side, you know.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Alright, so what are we doing here? We are waiting for the package. Did that package ever come in? And the police. Nancy, please see me right away. PH. He didn't have anything else for us, did he? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, interesting.
It's locked. It's locked.
Can't use that.
It's
Can't use
locked.
that. Light got
I
shot.
should switch the power off.
We don't have the key
It's
for
locked.
it.
It's locked.
Uh-oh. So we need the key to get in there, so we can fix it, at least. Let's, here's an idea. Let's go look around the magician's room again. Oop. Oop. Whoa. Hold on, there's a couple things to look at here. This corner of the lobby is something interesting going on. Somebody, I love money. What else we can do here? Nothing. I saw that piece of paper on there. Okay. The other thing is, this is fixed now, right? Interesting. Okay, so what... it's 4 letters. Interesting. What am I doing? Hello? What was that? Okay, so we need to figure out if the key does go to this. Plate 009 3739.
It's not working.
So this key does go to this then, because she just said that it was a different.
It's locked.
It's a different thing. So we need to figure out what 4-letter. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay. L-O-C-K. Maybe it works. That'd be pretty funny.
It's locked. It's not working.
Here's the thing. What do I even need it for at this point? I don't need it for anything because I can't use the projector for anything, right? So we know it's broken. We know the key goes to that. But first, let's go check out the magician's room before we continue on our wayward soul. Okay, then. Just step over that real quick. Can I not look down here? So I can't look at the place where she was held anymore? Huh. Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind then. Why can't I look at this? On music? Interesting. I'm
sure this can be repaired.
I want to grab this ladder and go up there. What to do? What to do?
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
It's called the Goobers, the Goob Squad. Hmm.
Hello? Hello? I got it, George. Is it Nancy? I don't know yet. I'm busy talking to you. Will you hang up?
It's Nancy, all right.
I knew it.
Hey, you two.
I don't know, Bess. She sounds a little down in the dumps, doesn't she?
She sure does. What's going on, Nancy?
I just can't believe it. The evidence I found yesterday, the pizza boxes and Maya's shoe, when the police finally came to investigate, it was gone.
What?
All gone.
You're kidding.
And now the police really think I'm losing my marbles.
Joseph. He's the only one who knew about your discovery, isn't he?
Yeah, he said he'd show the police where to go. And wait a second. When I came up from the basement, I bumped into Brady wandering around backstage.
Interesting.
Yeah, he seemed surprised to see me.
What did you tell him?
I guess I did let on that I'd found some evidence.
Gee, Nancy. If you wanted the whole world to know,
Interesting.
why didn't you just broadcast it on national television?
Please, George, I feel bad enough. Now it's the day of the demolition and I'm still clueless.
That's not true, Nancy. You've made significant progress.
Maybe you should focus on trying to stop the demolition. Aren't you expecting a package?
Indeed I am. If Sherman Trout really is a man of his word, that is.
She sounds better already, huh, George?
She's lucky we don't charge her for these calls. The detective support hotline could get awfully expensive.
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding?
Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide
Come on,
the
Bess.
fact
Come
that
on,
his life
Bess.
is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
You gotta suspect people more than this if you're on the case, you know?
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to
I mean, I kind of have joined forces with him.
As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Ladies, I need a hint.
Isn't it about time to put your suspects through another round of questioning?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
I did as much.
Detective.
Now they're all no-selling me. They're all no-selling me now. They're leaving me on read.
Hola.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
When they said... Okay, so last time when they said to investigate everyone, the answer was actually I had to go solve a puzzle. So maybe that's what's happening here? I don't know what... The obvious puzzle seems to be the key thing, but I don't know what key combination we need. It'd be like love? Because it's about like the key to your heart or whatever. So it might be like love? I'll try that next if this doesn't produce any results, basically. She's not here anymore. Interesting. You know what? Haven't been back here in a bit. Ad break coming. K-Heart T. The snake was here. He's not here either. Interesting. So everybody's... All these suspects I'm supposed to be questioning. Oh, there's a bag here. Hold on. Sunny boy. Okay. The pencil! I knew there was a pencil!
Maya's notebook.
Ooh. Hit him with evidence, demand an answer? So she had some stuff on him. Okay, how do I get out of here? Results may occur eventually. So I need to use a pencil to see something hidden, right?
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You have some nerve. I bet that notebook has your fingerprints all over it.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
B stands for Brady.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been, not the image I want to project.
You can't be serious.
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
So, what's your point?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
But what are you going to do with the site?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown.
Talk about aging poorly.
Can't you see
That would
on the
age
marquee?
incredibly
Grand
poorly.
Opening. The lights will say it all.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition!
Okay, so here's the thing.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's
Here's
no
the thing.
evidence.
Even if you don't think she's in the building, if she's missing, you call off the fucking demolition. Like, you don't just, you're like, well, they're missing woman. We don't know where she is. She's probably not in the building. Like, you call that off.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
Brady, no!
Alright. So we have to figure out what the code is for this key. We have a pencil. What does a pizza box prove? Well, it's because there was empty pizza boxes by where she was, like, they were keeping her there and letting her eat pizza, essentially. That's what it proves, that they were keeping her there. So... I need to figure out the 4-letter code. Sounds like a good time free pizza. Exactly. Free pizza. Just get kidnapped and tied up, but, you know, you get some free pizza. I need to find the code for this. You know what? Wait, where was that, Where's that manual? Wasn't it in here? No, no, not in here. In the projection room, wasn't there a manual for the projection machine? You're playing these in order? Yes, I am playing these in order. Here it is. Oh, of course, it has the key right at the end.
There was a key here.
Okay. So it was... Or it is, rather. Trying to draw my best approximation of this, basically. Let's see. Long into short. To thick. Kind of like big piece. To 3 thin short pieces. Into like the weird, like C shape, I want to say. That's pretty good. Hey. That's pretty good. What do you think of Message on Haunted Mansion? I thought it was very funny. I thought it was, it made me laugh a lot with the jump scares. And I actually liked it a lot. Actually, Message on Haunted Mansion is my number 2 so far, because I've been ranking them. Message on Haunted Mansion's 2 with Treasure in the Wheel Tower eking out the first spot. Just barely, kinda. Just because I liked a lot of the... I thought Message on Haunted Mansion was a lot of fun. Alright. So let's look for these pieces. First, we need long, short. Then we need thick boy. Whale Tower goes so hard. I really liked it a lot on my most recent playthrough. We need 3 Bs. Then we need that piece that... Wait, did you guys see that? Hold on. Before I make the key, I want to... Why is this one, like, so HD compared to the other pieces? Is that able to be seen very well on the stream? Like, it looks like so HD compared to all the other ones. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's just make the damn key. I haven't seen... Did that make, like, a word? Stevo. Who is Stevo?
It's locked.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
There's the final sweep. By the way, Nancy Drew is inside the building. Nobody's...
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Okay.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Does it lock the door or something?
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's
I do think I need to lock the door.
Detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
That makes sense.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
It's locked.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition. Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble. Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective...
What do I do?
Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition. Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Okay.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Okay. Good thing Dino isn't thorough. Need to actually replace this, which we didn't. Like how she actually takes the old light bulb, too, and puts it in her inventory. Like, we'll just hold on to that just in case.
I should switch the power off.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the help.
It's locked.
Wait, where do I put in the things you actually project? What's the point of turning on the projector when I don't have, there's nothing in like the projector? Wait, what am I supposed to be doing here?
I should switch the power off.
How do I... What am I supposed to be doing? I actually don't know... Am I stupid? Let's go read the projector handbook. Yeah, I know they're about to demolish the building. Let's go. Once the film is properly loaded, see page 77. Okay, well, that's cool. Where... It's properly loaded. Adjust the focus on a perfect picture different will come to focus at different points. Where is the place to load the film? We can't get to page 77 to see how to load the damn film. Am I... Is this not the this isn't film, this is... What are these things? Wait a second, what? Oh. Okay. Let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby. Dude, that's a classic. We figured it out eventually. Can you actually put it in there? Thank you. You're kidding me. Voice swapper.
Testing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Hello?
Yeah.
Another secret passageway.
Where is it? North wall, hidden switch. Stage area, projection room. Where am I looking at? From projection. Ice depositor access from projection booth. North wall. Bird's eye. What am I looking at? Okay, see figure bird's eye. It's from the right side. Bird's eye. North wall has a little thing with a hidden switch inside it.
I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
How did you avoid the police?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
I know it's you, Joseph. But why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
Okay, well, I know there's a hidden switch here. Where was that entrance? Here it is.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
You what?
I must have the key somewhere. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key.
Oh, it's this. What?
I must have the key somewhere, and I must have the keys. 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 I must have the. I must have the keys.
Nancy, I don't think you got the key in your bag of tricks.
It's locked.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have the ownership. Okay. Just take them all. Alright, that worked. There she is.
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
So hacksaw.
Not so fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
I forgot. We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
Alright, well.
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Jimmy, is that ball ready to swing?
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there. Even Hercules couldn't pull this off.
3 minutes till demolition.
I was like wondering. Wait, I saw it. There it is. Yes, dude. Sledgehammer the fucking glass.
This is useless.
Now Sledgehammer Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
Useless.
Okay, well. I know it's something involving this, right?
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
Useless. This is useless.
Okay, maybe there's something else over here.
This is useless. This is useless. This is useless.
Alright,
I never...
Get him! Get his ass! Ah, that light! There we go.
I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kill her. The idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside,
We still
poor
like
Joseph
him
wasn't
or
cut out for
what?
a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the
Kind
Royal
and courteous.
Palladium is
I have
still
never been so
standing.
frightened.
Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath.
Yeah, oh, not so happy end for her. Who
She'll be
cares?
back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of
She should
Vanishing
honestly get
Destiny is back
like a
on.
misdemeanor charge for
I
that.
think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Right, I'm not crazy. She should get a misdemeanor charge for causing trouble. All right. The final scene, we only did about a half a page of notes once again. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. I mean, a lot of the, like half of it was phone numbers. This one makes me sad. I mean, true. Like Joseph is he's a sad culprit, I guess you would say. And I remembered it was him going in. And it's very sad. You can tell that he just kind of like loves the theater and that kind of thing. And the reason why he was so like, he was helpful to Nancy the whole time because it seemed like he like enjoyed her like exploring the theater and finding all the like the hidden secrets and stuff. So because of that, like the culprit in this game is the best culprit in my opinion thus far in the games that we've had. At least he seems the most interesting and seems to have some like actual interesting relation to the plot. Like thinking back to the last game, Treasure on the Royal Tower, Lisa didn't really like, she was just there and she wanted money, which is, you know, hey, it's a universal thing, but she didn't really have any other reason to be like all the other characters. You could ask them their reason. Hers was just like, you know, I'm here. When this game, it's like, you know his reasoning, you know, Lisa and Louis same vibe, kinda, yeah. Even Louis still had like a little bit of explanation. It was like, oh, he's a historian and this building's like a historical monument, like kind of thing. But even then, yeah. So it's like, I feel like he's the strongest culprit by far. And this game has a lot of funny lines, a lot of great lines that are like just great. Dwayne, that's fair. That's yeah. I mean, Dwayne is very funny, and he does have a reason for what he does, but. I think I like Joseph as my favorite culprit so far in these first 5 games. Just because it's a very interesting story and he's a very helpful person all around. And it's kind of like blindsiding you because he doesn't feel like the culprit. Like a lot of previous culprits, you could tell who they were like halfway through the game. You're like, oh, it's this guy. It's this guy, obviously. Joseph, it's harder to tell when you're like halfway through the game that it's him, because everybody else seems like they all have their reasons why they might want to do this, you know? And Joseph doesn't, because he's like, listen, I just want to... He's like, after this, I'm moving out and I'm building a theater somewhere else. It's like, it feels like he has less of a reason to, but then, you know, as you explore more and you realize he's lying to you and that kind of thing, at the end of the day, I like him as the best culprit. Anyway, moving on from him. Like I said, a lot of the lines in this are hilarious. I love the actors. I think they all nailed their parts really well in this game. Even down to the sergeant from the police officer's quarters. I think they all were great. The voice lines are great. I think I just loved this game. I laughed a lot at this game because the lines were very funny. Hold on. I might have to end this call. Somebody just came out of my dresser. This is a great one. Ooh, I'm swooning is another great one. I mean, there's a lot of just great lines in this whole game. I really enjoyed this game. And the question to me is, did I enjoy it more than Treasure in the Royal Tower? And I'm not sure. I think I'm going to say I enjoyed it more than Message in a Haunted Mansion. Because Message in a Haunted Mansion had a lot of that funny stuff, but it was also, like, very easy and was quick and stuff like that. And I mean, this one was also quick. I mean, we've been going through these games in like 3 hours each, which is kind of crazy. But I think the reason why Treasure in the Royal Tower for me beats this one out, just barely, I think, is because Treasure in the Royal Tower has a lot of those like interesting puzzles. And like it feels like it's a little bit of a difficulty bump, I guess you could say. I don't know. Maybe not. Like it feels like there's a little bit more difficulty in Treasure in the Royal Tower because there's lots of more different like little moving pieces that you have to solve, as opposed to this where it's just you got the one thing basically. Treasure in the Royal Tower has a bunch of little stuff that you have to like go around, find the medallions, find out the clues for each medallion, and like what to do with all this different stuff. Where it's like in this, it was just I don't know. The main through line was finding Maya, of course, which I was wondering. Does Maya ever show up in future games? I wonder, because she's a kind of a reporter and stuff. It would be interesting to see if she shows up in future games, but then again, I don't think they're... I think I was looking up some of the games earlier today, and I saw that there was like 3 different continuities for the game, which is fun. Like, the games are split into 3 different categories for which continuity they're in, which is funny. So I don't know how that works out and all that stuff in the future. But anyway, I'm rambling now. The point is, the final scene, I think, slides in at number 2, just under Treasure in the Royal Tower. I think Treasure in the Royal Tower is really just great all around. It has a lot of great characters as well. Mr. Negan and, of course, the Professor are great characters, and, of course, our favorite Frenchman. But I really like the final scene. I like almost all the characters are hilarious in the game. I just thinking of it. I might have to cut the call short. Somebody just came out of my dresser. It's such a good line. I mean, and all these other ones as well. They're very funny. All in all, yeah, easy second place for the final scene, I feel like. Not easy. I mean, it just barely, in my opinion, ekes out Haunted Mansion. I think those top 3 right now are very close for me. And the thing is, these early games don't have as much quality as some of the later ones. Like I'm thinking about like some of the later ones feel like they have a lot more quality in like characters and like writing and like puzzles and that kind of thing. So the fact that I already like the game so much in this early stage, to me, indicates that we have a lot to look forward to. And I would be very surprised if Treasure in the Royal Tower remains my number 1 as we continue onward. Like I said, I'm getting into a lot of the games from my childhood eventually. Like the first one is going to be, I think, Ranch. Let me just look up. So let's see. The first one that I have very a lot of memories. Hello. The first one that I have a lot of memories from as a kid is Secret of the Shadow Ranch. This is the 10th one. So we're about a month away from me getting into that. And I feel like once we get into that area, I'm going to like those games a lot. I'm going to rate them very highly, despite the fact that they might not be the best in the series, but I have a lot of childhood memories of them. So I'm going to be kinder to them, I guess. But that being said, we'll see when we get there. So earlier at the beginning of the stream, I said I might have to skip next week. I wasn't sure exactly. However, I just had such a good time with this game. I'm gonna make sure that I can make it for next week. So next week I will be here once again. Next week we are playing Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I have not streamed this one before, but I have played this one before. Last time when I streamed through the games, I streamed the first 5, and then I kind of got into a bit of a depression. And I didn't want to stream anymore, but I still wanted to play some Nancy Drew games, so I played all the games up to, I want to say, Shadow Ranch again. So I played through Secret of the Scarlet Hand, Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake, Haunted Carousel, and Danger on Deception Island, all for the first time, back when I played through that sequence after I streamed the first 5. So I played through all those for the first time, and so I'm excited to play these 4 again, because these are ones that I have played before off stream, but don't really have a lot of memories from because I only played them once. I do remember liking Scarlet Hand and Ghost Dogs. I don't remember anything about Haunted Carousel, I'm going to be honest. I really don't remember anything about it. And then Danger and Deception Island, the only thing I remember is it has a lot of like cool set pieces, and I cheated a lot. Like I cheated 100% throughout the game. And Danger and Deception Island is, when I played it offline, the reason why I wanted to take a notes is because I remember when I played Danger and Deception Island and I cheated a lot, it was because I didn't take notes early on. And I was like, man, if I just took notes, then I wouldn't feel like I had to cheat, basically. So that was a big reason why I wanted to do notes a lot and like try not to cheat when I did it, was Danger and Deception Island. So that's the only thing I really remember about it. I didn't really remember much of the case or anything like that. Scarlet Hand is intense. I remember Scarlet Hand being like, I like the setting of the museum and that kind of thing. So next week we'll check out Scarlet Hand and we'll see how good it really is, you know. From my recollection, I do remember enjoying it. I do remember enjoying the setting and the characters. So we'll see. We'll see that next week. As for other stuff, I did want to stream last week, and I didn't. I don't know if I want to try to stream. Here's what I'll say. Nancy Drew will definitely be here on Saturday, next Saturday. I'll definitely be enjoying the Secret of the Scarlet Hand. And if I stream elsewhere in the week, then, you know, happiness, very happy. If not, oh well, at the end of the day, like I said, coming into April, I definitely am going to be streaming some stuff other than Nancy Drew. So until then, it's hesitant. When the new Tomodachi Life comes out, I'm definitely going to be streaming that. So that's going to be fun. But other than that, there's some other stuff I might be streaming as well. So April's definitely I'm going to be streaming some more than just Nancy Drew in that month. But I'm glad I was here today. I was a little hesitant throughout the week. I was like, man, I want to play Nancy. And then coming into today, I was like, oh, I kind of feel bad. You know, I was sick and I was busy all week and I didn't have time to edit the video for the last one. But I'm glad I did because it reminded me how much I enjoy these games. So yeah, we'll be here again next week on Saturday. If for no other reason than to have a good time. So we'll see you then. Thank you for watching, everybody who came around. All the Drew crew who's been showing me the love recently. Thank you guys for stopping by. Bye. And I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next Saturday for Secret of the Scarlet Hand, number 6 in the series. See you then.